Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Yeah, I had to think about that. I hope it's not Friday yet. I still need another day off after yesterday. Well, as you can see, today I am working on Time to Stitch by My Big Toe, and I got this from 123 Stitch, and I'm doing it on 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha. And I think I bought more of this to do the projects that I've got coming. I've got one a little bit lighter than this, and then maybe this. I think I've got white chocolate coming. So we'll have to see. And that big order probably won't get here for another 2 weeks. So that'll give me something else better to do. My material, it said it was delivered to my town, so I have to wait for it to get to a box or where I have to pick it up. So, yeah, special times. I'm telling you. And I ordered all the thread, which I normally don't, but since I can't get to my shop because he's closed, I just ordered the thread for, I think, either 2 or 3 projects. So, and it's cheaper through 123 Stitch. It's like 50 some cents a skein in comparison to the dollar a skein that I have to pay here. I know, which is kind of crazy for DMC, but hey, it is what it is, and I'm just grateful that I could get it, in town. Well, right now that ain't happening, so I don't want to have to wait. And I'll see when I get the other stuff that I ordered from the Silver Needle in, because they're waiting on the Teresa Koger book and my Newcastle bouquet. I may go back, once I receive them, I may go to 123 Stitch and order what thread I need for that, because I want that. So, let's see. Had to start this over because I was one over in the wrong direction. Oh yeah, it's special. I love it when I have to frog crap out. But it was more like backing it out because I had only stitched a few, and then I got to this side to do this side of the C, and it was like too close, and I'm like, what is wrong with that? So I worked a little bit on, what did I work on? Home of the Needleworker last night, and I worked a little bit on my linen and threads one, and about got half of that other smaller motif done. So it's coming along. A little bit at a little bit, but I love working on that freaking material. This material is the best material I've gotten in, I can't, years. Because when I stitched before, when we lived in Wyoming, I bought my material from a quilt store had it. That they sold quilting stuff, and then they had, all different kinds of cottons and stuff you could do your stuff with, but it was primarily a quilt store, but they did have Ada cloth, and it was, fairly soft for what it was. I mean, it was probably 11 or 14 count. I'm pretty sure it was 11, because I wouldn't venture down to 16 back then, so. But I got brave now, and I can do this. So, I know. Hang on. Let me put my... Gotta move my thing around. I can move it around because this at least bends, unlike those pre-stamped ones. They're pretty stiff until you've worked with them a little bit. So, yeah. But I just love how soft this material is, and I'm sure that, I don't know, I've only bought 16 count, but I'm guessing that, you know, your 14, and I don't know if they go to 11 count or not. I would assume so. You know, if you wanted to do it on 11 count, that's probably fine. I don't know that it comes like that. This is just the 16 count, and it is so soft. It's like stitching on a nice soft dish towel, you know, a cotton dish towel. Oh, it's gorgeous. And it's almost to the point where I can't stitch on anything that isn't this soft. But it's nice to work with. And it was an investment well made. So, well, at least I'll have some of this left over that maybe I can do other projects with, you know, if I happen to get anything small. At the rate I'm going, can't seem to pick out anything that's small. So, this goes up a size and +1. Okay. But these are easier to work with when I do a video. And this material, at least it bends, unlike the 14 count that I got. And I believe this is Winchlet fabric. And I don't know what, you know, where I got the others from. I'd have to look it up, and I haven't done that, but no, I won't be buying any more that's that stiff. I mean, the one I got for, what do you call it? Death by cross stitch. I mean, it softened up right away. You know, I mean, it didn't come that soft, but it didn't take any time at all. I guess because I manhandled it forever, trying, you know, back and forth into the bag, you know, and working on it. But it softened up like nobody's business. But the Home of the Needleworker, it's really stiff, so I won't be buying that kind anymore, and I'll look it up before I order, but I'm sticking with the Country line by Winchlet. And I did work a little bit on, I'm working on one of the Be Well patterns, and it's Jeanette Douglas that I got off of, what is it? Keepsakes on Facebook. And it's a fairly simple pattern, and yeah, you guessed it. I'm doing it in that stupid silk that I have excess of. I have lots of it that I know I'll never use for the actual project. So I'm using those colors to do it. So I had to frog out a whole line of it. Oh, it was special. Molly? Hey! Really? God. I don't hear the people next door, so I don't know what her problem is. Must be somebody walking down the street. But this is really easy to stitch. Like I said, 90% of this is lettering. So I work on it every once in a while, and then I'll go back to something else. You know, if I feel like I want to work on motifs and stuff. Like I said, I've been concentrating primarily on the linen and threads stitch along, because I want to get caught up. So I think I've got about, we'll call it 2 or 3 more motifs to do for the February part, and then I can start the March part. It'll be great. Oh yeah. So I may never get caught up, but hey, we can try. Shit. Lost my needle. I have to keep catching it with my finger. Let's see, 1, 2. Make sure I did that right. Okay. Yeah, that one that I'm working on, linen and threads. Oh my God, I had to frog it out 3 times because I guess I wasn't looking at it right or something. Plus, on top of the fact that I was tired from all the other mess. Yeah, it's been special. I was just flat out fried last night. I had had enough. These family things, I'm telling you. Hey, you put up with it because it's family. That's what you do. That's how we roll. So, yeah, it's fun. Molly. Molly says hi. No, she's actually barking at somebody else, but, you know, in her own way, she says hi. She just wants you to know she's still here, and yeah. So I have no plans to go out today. I'm just going to stay in until I find out about that material, and if I have to, you know, it says it's delivered to my box, then we'll go there, but not so much. Feel like going anywhere, you know, I just kind of over it today. Hey, we got C&H done. Yay! But I am going to have to get rid of this thread. Last night I came home and cooked myself a piece of prime rib. I feel like I deserved it. And we all deserved a medal just to get through yesterday. Jeez Louise. Didn't think it was going to be that difficult. Oh, my daughter sent a picture today. I got my granddaughter a bunch of pipe cleaners because we figured that would be the easiest because she's 5. And I got 2 packages of them. I got this at the dollar store. And then I got on this little card they had was a bunch of miscellaneous type, I'll say pony bead type size beads so that she could put them, see, on these pipe cleaners. And she said my granddaughter just picked it right up, started beading. She knew exactly what to do with that, so they must have to do that at school. I have to count. Hang on, guys. 2, 3, 7. 2, 3. And is it on the 7? 6. Yep. Okay. Hang on. Gotta get my hand out from underneath. So we're about a quarter of a way through this week. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I said to my daughter we should have got it. We were in Salida where the Walmart is. I got that stuff, like I said, at the dollar store. I told my daughter we should have gotten her the great big tub of pony beads. I probably could find a whole bunch of pony beads for her to just string on pipe cleaners. She said she made bracelets and she was making a necklace. I said, well, you know, just let her do what she's doing and then just start recycling them and she can do them again. And then I got her, I don't know if I'm showing my age here, but they used to have stitch cards where it was a picture of an animal and you just run a thing about the size of a shoelace, you know, into the holes, you know, right down the side, and it taught kids how to stitch. So I got her that. She wanted to start that. My daughter says, no, you're going to have to wait for Grandma. So I don't know. I don't know if it comes like that anymore, but it was like 2 or 3 little stitch cards. I don't remember even the brand, anything about it. I found it at the what do you call it, the thrift store, and it didn't even look like it had been used. So we'll see. But it gets kids started doing stitching and stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. I figured she might as well learn how to do that. She wanted to stitch on mine, but she's just too small to handle it and get the whole concept. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. You know, the dexterity's coming, but it's not quite there, so I thought she could start on stitch cards. It worked for me, so, and I like to stitch, so we'll have her cross-stitching here in the next couple of years, because that's just the way Grandma rolls. And my daughter just doesn't have time, you know, right now, and then she's got a job, so I don't know what she's going to do as far as work-wise with Molly! When the, hey! Enough! Yeah, I don't want to hear no back talk. I don't know how much time she'll have when she gets a job or whatever. I mean, well, she's got a job, but I mean, I don't know what her hours will be, you know. So, okay, did we get to the top of that mess? Okay. Then I need to come down to the fourth one. 1, 2, 3. It's got to have a crossbar there somewhere. Been watching floss tube videos. Everybody seems to have a floss tube video out, so I just keep doing my daily thing. But if you got time to watch, watch. If not, hey, not a big deal. Okay, we got all that mess. So skip 2. Stitch. So, anyway, I don't have no plans. I'm just waiting for stuff to show up, and when and if it'll get there. It would be nice. We'll see. We will see. But it's something to look forward to and something to do, I guess. Like, I don't need another damn project, but... And I got... Well, not counting the ones that I got from silverneedle.com. This last time, I just got the big... what is it called? Game of Swans, because I wanted that one. I want cardinal points too, but it was from, what do you call that? What is it? Silver Needle. They actually had that pattern. So, what am I doing here? I didn't order it from there because I wanted to get Newcastle Bouquet, Consider the Lilies, and oh heck, it's the Christmas one by Teresa Kroger. And what else? I've forgotten what I was saying. Isn't that just special? I'm losing my mind. But I mean, those are all big project is where I was going. So I got that one, Seeking Refuge, I think, and I want to say The Gathering of Dragons by Inky Circle. So they're not huge. They're big, but they're not huge. I think they're like 115 or something like that stitch count across or whatever. So it's not nearly as big as... I can't even begin to tell you what Game of Swans is. I had to buy a big piece of fabric, so that'll tell you something. So, we'll get them started. And it's got the threads coming with it, so I'm ecstatic. And it all better be DMC. I just don't think I can handle it anymore. Yeah. But that little Be Well and Stitch, it's only... Let me show you. Hang on. guess I thought it was going to be bigger, but this is how big it is. It's just an itty bitty thing. What is that? Like, well, there's my tape measure. So it's 3 inches. Well, a little. Let's call it almost 3.5 by 2 and almost 2 3/4. So, but it's tiny. And I was like, okay. So that's how far I've gotten. And that's 2 days of stitching. But that's all done with that silky thread. That I call it silky. It's not silky. Oh man, really? Oh, it didn't go that far. It's that silk thread that I had for yin and yang. That I knew I was never ever going to use. So I wanted to use it because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And it wasn't. Okay. Make sure I'm down. Not yet. I caught that. I have a... Oh, yeah. Fun times. Fun times. So, know that I've got a few things coming and a few ideas. And now I've never seen the inside of that book of Teresa Kogert, so I'm sure that there's plenty of, all-around patterns to work on, like from Christmas, Easter, things. It's like a conglomeration. Another one I want to get is maybe, I don't know, I'd have to kind of look at it again, is the, hang on, I'm counting. The book, I think Blackbird Designs put out. I'm pretty sure. So I may get that one. I'm not, it's like, because they have a lot of stuff. And we'll see how that goes. Because I'd like to get some smaller things. Like I said. And those I can probably, no. Nope. Probably photocopy, and do them a little bit at a time so I won't have to keep the book out all the time. So, we'll see. Still want to get my printer. I haven't looked at them yet. But we will see. I don't even know where I'd set a printer if I got a printer. So, fun times. Because there certainly is no room over here in this corner. I'd have to get some kind of a longer computer cord. So, haven't... Crap. Haven't figured that out yet. I told you I ordered the bags, so at least I have something to put all this crap in. Because these tall... like you've seen people come into the grocery store and they bring their own bags. Well, that's about what these are. Only they're the kind you can buy at the dollar store, and they're kind of made of a vinyl-y, you know what I mean, material. So, what I got was the zip bags, and they're letter size. So, hopefully, that will work. Crap. Alright, guys. Well, I think that is going to be it for today. So we got some more done. Let me take that off so you can see the top I got done. Just working on it a little bit at a time. When I get sick and tired of doing all the lettering, it gets tiring after a while. So like I said, we're about maybe a third of the way across, because this is the end. And maybe 1 or 2 letters come out this far. So it's not going to be much bigger than that. So, not bad. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good day. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe.